Alright, welcome back folks. I'm going to show you how to replace a hood emblem for a 2001 SAAB 9-5. Here are the items I'm using. Some duct tape, screwdriver, 1/4" socket extension, some goof off, you could use alcohol, and here's our two-piece emblem. So what I'm going to do is this. Here's the actual emblem. Here's what you're going to do with the tape. You're going to put the tape around it so you don't scratch the surface. Pop the hood. I'm going to show you exactly where we're going to pry on. So there's the spot there. If you look in there, you're going to see that's the spot you're going to push up on. That's the actual plastic emblem, and inside there's one stub, and the other one is right there, which corresponds to our emblem. All right, I'm going to now switch the camera over to my trusty cameraman, and we're going to go ahead and begin. All right, Zach, come on over. So we have the tape on. As you can see on this emblem, what we got to do is we're going to be prying off of this. These are the two stubs that we just seen. So watch as I push this up in there, just like that. On that round part, you'll see this will start to lift. And once it starts to lift, you can pry the screwdriver under it to help you pry everything up. So lift it. And that's why I have the tape on there. And just slowly pry it up. If you had a knife, you could put like a utility knife underneath there and just scratch the scrape the glue off. But I'm doing it like this. Bingo, just like that. Now, if you guys wanted to take a shortcut, you could actually take this emblem. It is raised, so I don't know how well it would stick. You could clean it and probably just push it right over it. But like I said, this is raised, so I don't know how well this would stick to it. But now we have to clean that up a little with the goof off. So what we're going to do, I have the goof off right here. You want to try to get as much of this off as possible. And of course there's some residue left behind with the I would suggest using, if you have a plastic putty knife of sorts to use. I'm not pressing hard, it's just coming right off, as you can see. You don't I've done this before, so I know how much pressure to apply to avoid scratching the heck out of your car. So like I said, I suggest using something plastic, or even a straight razor would work. But you want to get all the glue off as such. Almost there. A little more right here. And that goof off does actually help to loosen it up. That looks pretty good. I'm going to use a little more goof off on it. Goof off definitely loosens everything up, and it's going to clean the surface to allow you to apply the new decal system. And try a little bit more. Look at that. Now it's coming off real nice. I didn't have a plastic tool of sorts or razor available, so we make do with what I have. Just like everything else we do. Clean it up real nice. Now you can take your tape off. Since we basically just use it to pry again, so you don't scratch the heck out of the paint of your car. There we go. And one more time now that the tape is off. Clean it all up nicely. Now you're ready to apply. Make sure that dries. It's very hot out, so the stuff evaporates fairly quickly. Look at that, nicely done. Now, like we said, you can see that it has the two stubs there and that one stub. This is the one we push against. That'll break off when you remove it. You can do a dry run just to make sure it fits in. So it's a two-part process. There's a tape on here. Remove this tape and line it up. Those two stubs, these two stubs are going to go in that hole, those two holes, and this bottom one, the smaller one, goes in the bottom hole. And just push down on it all around the edge, since that's where the sticky tape is. Now let me just wipe this down as such, just to get all the oil off of it. Now we're ready to put our factory logo on right here. Our emblem, same thing. It's got, remove the backing. And there it is. So this only goes on really one way. And just kind of eyeball it and make sure you get it. There is a groove here, so it's going to go in this lip. So I'm just going to eyeball it right about there. You go. I can feel it just slap, not really slap, but seat into that tab. I'm just going to press it all down again. And there you go. There's your factory installed SAAB emblem. And like I said, you could take a shortcut and you could put the new one over the old one, but I don't know how well that would stick. This one is flat, the other one was raised, so I was nervous it would pop up eventually. But thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.